LOAHMMI. Yo, it's time to get live with LOAHMMI. Yo, it's time to get live with LOAHMMI. Yo, it's time to get, all things spiritual, metaphysical, knowledge is critical. I'm out here on this journey for the truth and I'ma bring it to you. We'll come together even though we're individuals. Yo, it's time to get live with LOAHMMI. Yo, get live with LOAHMMI.
Yo, peace and blessings. What's good? It's your girl LOAHMMI, and how y'all been doing out here in radio world? All right, so it's been a while. I'm gonna cut straight to the point. This is gonna be a short little 15-minute broadcast. I really just want to talk to a couple people out there that just may be in a situation that I'm in right now. We are at the middle of this Mercury retrograde, and I will be honest, it is tapping my ass to the fullest at this point, right? So I've been going through some things. I've been like redoing my businesses and, really focused on marketing with the Tree of Life Tarot, expanding my brand there and working on some things for the show. I'm definitely going to bring Live with LOAHMMI back. I'm just trying to really just tweak a couple things. And so this is everything that I've been working on recently, right? And the other thing that recently I did was I quit my job. I was working for Anthem, which is a really great healthcare company, and I just decided to quit. I was like, I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and, it's like pursue what I really want to do. I mean, honestly, y'all, like after that eclipse, after the new moon, I really woke up and I felt completely different. Like I felt totally changed. And so I made that decision, and I don't want to be negative, but just to kind of give you the backstory on where I'm coming with this, where I'm coming from with this is, it was like last Friday, actually the Friday before that, so the lady backed into my car. I mean, this is the beginning of the retrograde, right? So that happened, and then the car started acting funny, and then I had to go get an oil change, and that started, they didn't put any antifreeze in my car after I left out the oil change. It's like, it's been a real deal Mercury retrograde, which is so funny because so many people don't even really believe in Mercury retrogrades. They feel like, whatever, it's planetary, they don't have nothing to do with me, my life, whatever. So for me, I'm like, what the fuck is, why? Like, why retrograde? Like, why are you destroying my life? But at the same time, like, I really kind of had a lot of optimistic thoughts up until yesterday. Yesterday was like, I felt like the car started acting up again. I thought it wasn't going to act up again. So that put a damper on my day. I had some things I needed to do. I'm not stupid, so I'm still going to, get out here and seek some income, which was crazy was because the whole thing was like, look, you can quit your job, you can drive for Lyft, and then you can have freedom and do whatever you want. Well, of course, I quit the job and then the car starts acting funny because, this is Mercury retrograde. This is the kind of shit that happens. So long story short, I ended up going to have a drink yesterday, and I was, across the street at this bar that I go to, and the owner is really an arrogant asshole. And so, yeah, I said that arrogant asshole. He is an asshole. And so I was showing him my website for Tree of Life, and just saying how, like, happy I was that I did a good job. Like, I'm the bomb. Like, I did it myself and blah, 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 blah. It's all good. I mean, he brags on himself all day. It's like, that's what he does. But anyhow, he's like, well, can I tell you something? And I'm like, what? So he points down to, my website where I still use a Gmail account. I don't have, LOAHMMI at treeoflifetarot.com. You still email me at treeoflifetarot@gmail.com. Tree of Life Tarot Company at gmail.com. So anyway, he just took it upon himself to say, that maybe you should like change that because, people would think that, it'll just make a difference between you being an actual business and like, or, you just doing it just to be doing it. And I look like, what the fuck? Like doing it just to be doing it. And it just like really like that has been an epiphany that sat with me all last night. And it just, when I woke up today, it just was like, okay, so, and it sums it up, people. It's a lot of people that feel like, me reading cards is just for me to be doing it because it's like, you ain't never sitting around me reading no tarot cards. I don't remember you being like that and blah, 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 blah. And, like people, okay. Okay, let me just talk because I only got like 10 more minutes. So with that, and I woke up this morning, pulled an angel card, asked my angels, like, what is it that you want for me to know today? I get the perfect timing card. Now, I had already, last night I went on a whole little worry thing, but I'm reading the magic, and I'm at the end of the book. So I've been training myself. Every time I think something negative, I think something positive, because I know I'm manifesting. I know I'm, constantly in creation. But I started to think, what if quitting the job? What if this? What are you doing? Like, do you really believe in that you're gonna build some type of spiritual radio station and read cards, and people want to talk about this type of metaphysical stuff, and ain't nobody feeling it, and blah, 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 blah. And then I woke up and I pulled the card. Thank God for my angels and my angels cards, because it put it in perspective for me that now is the time for me to do exactly what I've been doing. The perfect timing card is like, now is the time for you to step out there and do what you're supposed to do. It may not look like it right now. It may not seem like it right now. Everything you're doing may not make sense, but know that it is a perfectly orchestrated dance that your angels have choreographed in this life for you. Do not underestimate yourself right now. Do not underestimate your intentions. Sit back, get clear about what you want to manifest, and take those actions towards manifesting it and putting that energy and your intention out there. Don't get caught up in the hype. And because people are going to say that about you. And it hit me. I was like, that's the problem. The problem with it's not my problem, but that's people's problem with me and my whole Tree of Life Tarot. Now, I'm going to tell you something about when people know you. Sorry about that. I'm doing this on my phone. And they think they know what you're supposed to be. Like, we came from the same neighborhood, and, I'm not into that shit. Because I spend the majority of my time, I'm not really around a lot of people. I'm really around people that I work with, and that's really it. My whole spiritual journey is one that I've taken on my own. So I'm not around a group of people, and we all evolving together and reading this knowledge, and we all reading cards. And I'm not around a group of sisters that's, with crystals. We doing this whole thing together, and I'm doing it by myself. So, that's just been my path. So when I am around a lot of people, they don't know that side of me. They don't know the part of me that's mixing up some black salt on the moon, on full moon. I do it by myself, whether I'm at my altar or whether, you know what I'm saying? So people feel like they know who you fucking supposed to be. And that shit just really pissed me off. Like, I really, really am feeling a certain type of way about that, because I haven't even done a show. Like, I'm supposed to come back and revamp my whole show, like with a brand new debut, a nice 45-minute radio block that's set up. But I'm going to let this be my introduction, because I feel like after this, a lot of people needed to hear this. You know what I'm saying? For real. Like, people feel like just because you don't fit into the mold of who the fuck they think you are, that you're just not supposed to be able to do it. Like, dude think I'm just, reading cards just to be doing it. Like, I'm like, bitch, when I go to clock in and work that 8 to 5, that's the shit I'm doing just to be doing it. I'm not making a lot of money reading cards. I love reading cards. I wish more people would engage in reading cards and getting divinations done and consulting an oracle. But so many people that I know are so fucking scared in the city where I'm from. People ain't really, a lot of people just really ain't on that level yet. A lot of people that, that I know still go to church, and they still, worshiping Jesus. So they ain't feeling me on that. I get that. I get that I'm dipping and dodging through all this shit because I know where I'm from. But at the same time, don't sit here and try and tell me what the fuck I'm doing and why I'm doing it. You think I would spend this much time doing radio, dropping albums, pursuing this music career, evolving myself, growing spiritually? Like, do you think I do this shit just to be doing it? Who the fuck does that? And so I just kind of needed to clear the air. And not only that, let y'all know that it's people that's going to feel like that about you. That's like, man, he just think that nigga ain't going to be able to sell no clothing line. He making them t-shirts just to be making them. Like, people, you don't know what somebody's passion is and where their heart is at. You know what I mean? My heart is in music. It's always going to be in that. Radio, TV, video, editing. You know what I mean? Making music, creating TV shows. Like, I'm evolving. And just because you can't fucking see that, you know what I mean? Don't tell me what the fuck I can or cannot do, or can and cannot be. And don't you allow other people to do the same to you. You know what I mean? Like, this is the time for you to make the changes. Your angels are reminding you that you got to make some hard choices, because, if you want things to manifest, you got to put the energy towards them. I've had Tree of Life Tarot for going on 3 years. And, I can tell you that I have not made a lot of money doing it. I love it. I post cards because I like to inspire people. I like to be light. I like to show people that, there's different opportunities and different ways out here for you to learn how to maneuver through this life and make choices, get some insight before you make a decision, get some confirmation, just like live this dope ass spiritual life, because that's what we're supposed to do. But so many people are just, they just on different paths, because I don't want to come from a place of judgment. Like, you just doing what you're doing and I'm doing what I'm doing. So why, don't shit on me though. Don't come at me like I'm just doing this because I'm just be doing it to be doing it. Like, you think I'm just out here like I'm trying to be like a fake Cleo gypsy, like I'm trying to set up cards because I know I can make a couple extra dollars on the side. Are you fucking kidding me? You know how long I've been reading cards, bitch? And just because you ain't seen me read them, you ain't seen me study them, you ain't seen me put the time and energy into building this website, or know how I feel about my spiritual journey, don't tell me what the fuck I can and can't do. And I honestly hope that y'all don't walk around this earth like that. Don't let people tell you what you can and cannot do. I'm about to bring this show back this week. Shit, I'm starting again tomorrow. I only got a couple other things that I need to do. I just need to find some more content for you guys. And I'm just working, and I'm working by myself. You know what I mean? I really woke up feeling like fuck the world. Because when people say things like that about you and question you, and, you show somebody like, hey, look at the great thing that I did. And he's like, well, bullshit, that sucks because your Gmail account says that you fucking, you're not a legit business. Like, bitch, are you kidding me? Like, you own a bar and everybody fucking hates you. Like, seriously. When they see you come into your own business, everybody wants to scatter like roaches. So how are you going to tell me how to run my business? You know what I mean? I didn't want to go so much on a rant, but I did want to say that, realizing what your gifts are and working and walking in them can be tough, especially when people cannot see the vision that the Most High has given you for your life. God has told you to build that business and open that restaurant and write that book and to go out there and open that life coach business. And you know what I mean? God has given you that vision, and other people are not going to see it. Sometimes you're going to be the only person that sees it. And it's going to be frustrating. And it's also going to be frustrating because you may not even see the manifestations of it yet. So not only are you dealing with, just making sure you're firm in your beliefs and your vision, but when you're not seeing it happen or manifest in front of your face, you still got to know that what the Most High told you to do is what you're supposed to be doing. So goddamn it, do it. Boom. Today's the day. And don't let nobody tell you nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So that's really why I just decided to do a real quick 15 minutes, because I was like, well, it's early in the morning. Like, I'm not about to get up and like do a video. I haven't done those yet. And those are coming too, because I see the vision for what I'm supposed to create and do for my future. I can't be hard headed and sit back and not do the work anymore. It's time for you to do the work. The Most High is saying, your angels are saying, your ancestors are saying, your orishas are saying, your spirit guides are saying that they are with you every step of the way. So go ahead and do it. It may not look like it at times, but know that you're making the right choice, especially when it's, you believing in yourself first. Believe in yourself. Don't allow other people to shit on your dreams. They may not have any. So when they see you, they're like, yeah, I like the dress is cute, but, people be hating. People be hating. And it's sad, because I'm in the positive energy business. I want to uplift people. I want to help other people, really realize their truest potential and live a magical life. Like, I be manifesting shit so quick, it's crazy. And people hate that about me. They be like, oh, you was just working at you was at Radio 1 and you didn't like that and you quit that and because if I don't want to do some shit, I don't do it. And I can go over here and build this. Boom, 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 boom. I'm an alchemist, bitch. I'm the fucking magician. I could create whatever the fuck I want. And if I don't like it, boom, I could tear it down and go on to the next thing. And that's the thing that people don't realize about this magical life, y'all. So I'm going to hop off of here. I just wanted to inspire y'all today. The show is coming back. Be an inspiration. Don't let other people sway you from your goals. I leave y'all with nothing but love, light, peace, and blessings. Hit me up, LOAHMMI1978 @gmail.com. Peace.